0923. Once again, the smart number 070-023-93, and the WhatsApp number is 809-030-6416. Remember, we are live on Nigeria Info PH, and on Facebook, our Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3. Also, do remember to turn down the volume of your radio set when you call, and also be audible so that we can hear you. Our children well equipped to accept defeat in petitions. Children well equipped to accept defeat in competitions. For them to speaking with you minutes ago, the reaction of some of the kids really cried when they did not, advance to the next round. The same thing your child experienced, or you experienced when you took your child for a competition, or you took your relative, or you took your ward to a competition and it didn't turn out the way the child did expect. Like I said, if you're unable to get through to us via the phone line, stop calling the WhatsApp number. The WhatsApp number is not for calls, it's for messages only. If you're unable to get through to us via the phone lines, do well to send a WhatsApp message. Once again, the WhatsApp number is 0809 030 414. You can connect with us via Twitter at Nigeria Info PH, and Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3. If the smart number is not going through, maybe you want the alternate numbers, which are 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007, and the station for 90.9 Nigeria.
I'm onto the discussion about the Chinese competition. Hello?
Yes, I'm with you. Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Emeka.
Emeka, welcome.
It's the competition about a crown. You look up to the World Cup world that is going on now. You see so many players, so many adults cry because they lost in their match. So it's not a crime per se. But for the child, when he, before the competition, make him understand, for me, I make him understand that he is the best. That nobody coming to the competition is better, to give him the confidence and the boost he needs for the competition. And if he don't win, I would think that you don't win does not mean you're famous the best. The person was opportune to have won the day. So that you want to win, you lose, you lose, but to win the one. So you also want to catch your belt, prepare better, the next one will announce you as the champion.
That's what you should tell children. And you think all the things you're saying will make sense to them. How do you tell a 6-year-old all of these things? And you expect the child not to be moody for the next 1 week if the child doesn't eventually win?
After that, I will tell you, it's understandable. Like I said, if adults cry, you'll be moody that day. It's okay. Then I will take out and make you happy.
Okay.
So it is like it now. Okay. It's really safe at school. Sometimes it loses, sometimes it wins. So when you lose, I'll tell them you are still who you are. That you lost don't mean less a better good player, but it gives you to work and prepare more.
Okay.
Failure is not final. It gives you room to be better, to be better.
Okay, thank you. Take the child out and make the child feel good, and all the things he said he would tell his child. Let's hear from this other caller. Now you're in February, welcome inside. Hello? This is Nigeria Info FM. Good afternoon, welcome. Oh dear. See you to call back. Info, good afternoon.
Yeah, Mr. Zion, good afternoon.
Mr. Zion, you're welcome.
It's a very important thing you got for this one. Very important. And so for parents, feel. Look at the children, give them that desired motivation, desired strength, that agility to face and class examinations. We just take it on and do it. Hey, it's not fail. I just keep doing it. It's not so little to school for my one to results. Imagine that's what about children when they say examination, they're already afraid. I'm going to affect us growing up as children. But today that we are old and matured, we all know some things and not to allow things to repeat or repeat themselves in the life of our children. I told you here don't fail exam, you don't exam, you only miss your results for that year, or for that session, or for that exam. So I don't want to hear somebody fail exam here. It's not repeated. Don't try that. And that's what's in their mind. We miss our results. We are going to try again. That is the ginger. And see that you give them the spirit to go with them. You give them the spirit, the motivation to prepare for them.
Well, exams are quite different from competitions. Exams, you're with familiar faces, okay? You're with your classmates. Some competitions. I mean, you can imagine one school competing against the other school. You know, we used to have all these inter-school debates. Students from all of these things. Students from maybe Nkwalu school competing with students from this school that you don't know before. Now, some person, if it is an inter-school competition, you know that this is John. John is in SS1B. I know John. I see John all the time. To a large extent, you can be able to tell John's ability because he's familiar to you. So when you go ahead and prepare, you're preparing in mind that you are competing against John from SS1B. For some of these competitions that are external, you don't even know the other until the competition to this person. I mean, I sometimes wonder what is on the mind of the child, seeing this other guy say, what if this guy prepared more than me? Or what if this boy is smarter than I am? What if this boy knows mathematics more than I do? This is not in my class that I used to beat in mathematics. This is what I don't know. So what if I win? What if she wins? So what if I win?
That was because you put yourself in that state or we have enough. So the picture, we all had the picture. Like when you guys did your program,
I beg to differ debate.
I had problem with it because I did not register them and give the privilege to go. So they were so angry. Why can't we be there? Can't they do better than us? No. Competitions are not enemies. It's a way to meet them. It's a way for you to meet another to hear their idea. For them to have the conversation. Sometimes as I'm talking to you, these kids want to pick up the phone to call on your programs. But I told them, no, you're not up to the age. Don't do that. They are already in an environment that there's a possibility that the next person that you are contesting with is not your enemy. But it's a privilege for you to share your idea with the better then you go back to them. They don't see those their competitors as their enemies or feel free. No, they rather see that okay, it's a privilege for us to interact with our intelligence, our IQs.
Okay.
This is Zion.
All right, thank you. I think I mentioned that engage in pageantry and towns. Small team is scheming is to disqualify your donors as where you're planning and devise ways to bring the other person down. So both of them creating competition and the competition, which child thinks better. You find the other smart child, you try to stop microphone, sometimes you basically the process. Is trying to make it to the competition, or the other child is unable to perform. And that way, you know that your winning is guaranteed. And then there will be these children, spoiled brats. The parents have money. Who watched Rugrats? I mean, there's Angelica in the Rugrats. She's the brat, you know. She had cousins, have to drop off to play, but she's superior. So the children have already been filled with the aura of superiority. Now, Angelica turned out the way it turned out in the Rugrats because of her mother. And if you watch the way the mother behaved, you just know this lady is over everyone. That's the way. And she transferred same trait, Angelica. Now, father is trying to hey, there's always the can. Another upping all six of Angelica, who will come and try to act like they know all. Who will try woman to win? You win. Is it possible for you to win? Because away from not winning the competition is the fact that they have to, share the same space with some of these other children who tend to act superior. And if this child has an inferiority complex, telling defeat long before telling you I don't go for the competition anymore. You say, you're almost late. The competition starts by 2. Say, no, mommy, I'm not going again. You're like, we're not going again. We're talking about this competition. They go. Say, I don't want to go again. Why? Defeat before defeat. And that is why I'm asking again, how prepared are children? How well equipped are children to accept defeat in competitions? 070-0923-0923 070-0923-0923. WhatsApp and Telegram number 0809-036416. Messages on WhatsApp. And this one says, I always tell my 6-year-old daughter that she should always give her best. If she loses, all I will do is ask her, did you give your best? If it is a yes, no, I teach them the faith of blessing from Abloma. Send that in. Now, this other one says, if the child wins, encourage them to do more. If they lose, advise them to put out. John from Oyibo. Is it easy, really? Someone says, as a father, I won't start talking about defeat with my child before the competition commences. Let's go there. Go there and give our very best. And if that happens, talk about it. Okay, find so hard to understand that message. Afternoon, Didi. Some children are well equipped more than some adults. It's not about age, but how well you can handle your emotions. Follow the World Cup and you will see grandfathers crying for losing. Is what it is. Dave, send that in. We go on the fun break for this hour. Time for trending stories. After trending stories, we'll come back to this competition. We are Nigerian. It's the sunny side. I'm Denise Dennis Swallow. Just stay tuned. FM. My name is Dennis Waller, and of course, the conversation that started since 12:30 or thereabout continues at this time, talking about children involvement in competitions and pageantries. I asked the key question: are children well equipped to accept defeat in such competitions? Mathematics competitions, spelling bees, debates, talent hunt, beauty pageantries organized for children. They tend to win something. And this space used to be dominated by adults, but now we have children participating and winning and losing. Cannot rule out the possibility that children, some of them will lose, while some will emerge victorious and winners. A reference to the date we had radio station and back the debate where the winner won 1 million a year from one of the secondary schools. I did speak to Jude about how the children reacted, especially those that did not advance to the final stage. I watched the grand finale of that competition, and after the winner was declared, I saw the opponent. I literally watched her cry. Okay, and what would be imagine how she's feeling now, how long it took for her to, get over all that happened. I think it was in the year 2019. I was privileged to be the announcer for a spelling bee company here in River State, organized by a particular club. I think it happened somewhere around Stadium Road. Now, we had students from different schools in River State participate, from the private school to the public schools. I was to call out a word for them to spell. Some of the people that participated had won before, so some of them were not new to terrain, and you can see how they were showing off. I mean, children can show off too. If you think adults show off, watch a child who has won before show off. There's a way, there's a courage, there's a way a child behaves. You say that, this one is showing off. Oh. Before I will call the word, that's how I say, spell Nigeria. Before I'm done, the child is like Nigeria. I'm like, spell this one. And then sometimes when they don't hear the words, they will now say, could you please repeat the word? Can you please use the word in a sentence? But a lot of the children were showing off. And I say that with every confidence, because as an adult, I could tell some of these things. We were children before now, so we know. Now, eventually, a winner emerged from one of the private schools. And I saw the other children from the other schools. They came with their teachers. Some of them came with their parents for support. Right? And they were not looking okay. What happened after they left that place, that venue, I wouldn't know. I have also been at a child pageantry, a child beauty pageantry, and a winner was declared. It wasn't easy for the other children who did not win. So even though they were given what we call consolation prizes, some of us have classified consolation prizes as thanks for participating or thanks for coming. It did not in any way make them feel better than they would have if they had emerged the winner for the competition. And even if you make some of them first runner-ups or second runner-ups or third runner-ups, no! There is the winner! A first runner-up and a winner, they're not the same thing. So some of them have already started seeing themselves as inferior. Now, someone said that even during the World Cup, you were seeing grandfathers crying because they lost. Oh well, some of us adults are yet to master our emotions. Okay, it's not usually easy to handle. But we are adults, and so somehow we find a way around it. It may be easier for us to handle. But children, children have a clue as to how to navigate between feeling sad, feeling defeat, feeling inferior. So you tell me, Are we preparing them for this feat, or we always tell them you will win? You know, back then as children, when our parents want to encourage us, they tell you, if you take first, I will buy you a bicycle. If you win this competition, I'm going to buy you this, I'm going to buy you that. Does that always work? What if they don't win? Do they still get the bicycles? Do they still get all the things you promised them? 070 0923 0923 070 0923 0923, and then WhatsApp number 0809 0306416. We're still live on Twitter at Nigeria PPH, Facebook Nigeria Info 9.3 PS. The message on Facebook says, good afternoon. If a child wins a competition, take them out. Buy gifts for them to make them happy for their win. What if the child? Do you still take them out? The message or that message was from two. Once again, 070 0923 0923, and then WhatsApp and Telegram number 0809 0306416. Yeah, I did see some WhatsApp messages before we went on the news break, so I'm going to go back and read them. This one says, good afternoon. These competitions are so needed. If a child fails, there should be a reasonable and understanding adult to make them understand that their failure makes them stronger. Children that fight what you fight. I tell children that fight that you fight with your friend to become better friends, and they stick so well to it. So they understand even at that age. But this is where it has to do with your influence on a child and gender as well. Having men talk to boys when they fail in a competition makes them stronger and not discourages. So let's let children understand that you fail doesn't mean you failed, but some children need cane, Sha. You flog them for failing. Nigerians, for good afternoon. Turn off your radio set, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Mr. John.
Mr. John, you're welcome.
So how are you doing?
I'm good, Mr. John. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine. See, competition is someone must lose and someone must pass. So you just need for someone to try it on her best to see if the green color is there for him to pass.
Okay, but we're talking about children.
Yes. And one thing I want to ask you, the pillow talk thing, you are not doing it again?
I was never on Pillow Talk. I'm Denise Dennis, not Jane.
Okay, the program I used to do around 1 to 5, you don't do it again?
I stopped doing it since the month of September, and I've announced several times that I'm not on the show anymore.
Okay.
Alright.
No problem. Thank you.
I think I have to send a memo and put it on billboards for you all to get the message. Anyway, back to the question. Are children well equipped to accept defeat in such competitions? I wish I could get a call from teachers, from parents, from guardians, from anybody who's ever had to go with a child to a competition and the child did not win. What were the things you told the child? What were the things you did to make the child feel better? And surprisingly, some of the things that are given as prizes at some of these competitions, it's not like the parents cannot afford them. No. Sometimes the parents can afford them, in abundance. But then having to enroll this child or register this child to compete, and then the child doesn't eventually win. I know some parents are now forced to, say, well, is it not bicycle that is the prize? Don't worry. I'll buy a bicycle for you. But does it change the narrative? Does it make the child feel any better? It's a different thing when a parent buys a bicycle for a child and when a child wins a bicycle. Or is it the same kind of feeling? Maybe you should tell me. I wish I could hear from some of the children, but they're writing their exams at this moment. So I doubt there's any child at home who will want to call in and tell us his or her experience at any competition at all, whether it's a spelling bee, whether it's a mathematics competition, a beauty pageantry, a debate, you name it. Once again, number to call 070 0923 0923 070 0923, and then WhatsApp number is 0809 030 6416. Again, you can also call 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, 0817 923 0007, and 0817 923 0009. WhatsApp number is still the same. Live on Twitter at Nigeria Info PH, and Facebook page Nigeria Info 90.3 PH. Nigeria Info, good afternoon. Hello. We're so sorry about that. The network is not being nice to us today. The reason for that I wouldn't know, but just keep the calls coming. I'm sure some way, somehow, you should be able to get through to us. I take one final call and maybe a message, and that will be all for this conversation. Nigerian, for good afternoon. Turn off your radio set, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much. My name is Elvis. I'm calling from Rumotumaya.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Yes. This issue is a very delicate one, although I would rather put it as something that is not necessarily have to be threatening. You see, most children, grow up in homes probably run by very strict parents or guardians who would not like to see any form of failure in whatever form, be it competition, be it internal school exam, WAEC exam, and the likes. So they are taught to have this success mentality that if they fail in any way, even if it's by mistake, they are considered dull, not worthy of the parents' approval. They are frustrated. The phobia, and when they begin to remind themselves of the threats that are put forward by these parents over the tendency for them to always succeed, and they did not succeed. It has a way of psychologically affecting them if they lose in some of these competition. So it is that mindset, that created mindset, that foundational mindset that we are crying about. So when and maybe probably because of that, they have been winning some of these debates and they have never really lost. That one is even worse. Because when they finally lose, it's like the whole world has come down on top of them. They cannot face their parents. And some of them, our parents can be sarcastic for crying out loud. The kind of words they use on these children is something else. I don't want to go into details. So I can
remember some of the words. Can't you see your mates? Is the person that won? Does he have 10 heads?
Imagine, it's even worse than where I grew up. It was even worse than that. So there was always this I must succeed, I must win at all cost mentality. And then if you look at it, this is one of the original reasons why exams are practiced. I don't want to go too deep, but this is one of the reasons why people cheat themselves to success. You will see somebody that is ordinarily intelligent, maybe on the average level, but because of the phobia, because of fear, that the parents will see that I must score 90 or 100, maybe they are capable of getting 60 marks, but they will cheat themselves to get 100 or 98. So one is yes. I've seen this. So I can't begin to give you examples. I
agree with you. I also think too that sometimes the child winning is not about the child. It's about the parents. You know, some of us parents, we want to get the bragging rights. Now my child won a debate and my child won 1 million naira. So it's not about what the child wants. So sometimes even when we enroll these children for this competition, it's not because the child wants to compete. It's because we want our children to compete so that we can go back and brag to our peers that my child is bright and intelligent. I have seen a situation, this is not they told me. A parent went to bribe the organizers of a beauty pageantry so that the child will be crowned the winner, the queen. And all of this was not about the child. We are saying
the same thing. You know that there was even a dance 2009. They were just 10 years old and the rest. The daughter of the chairman of the company that was organizing the competition was also dancing.
Wow.
Then there was a boy who was the son of, like a friend to one of the assistants who worked in the company. The boys, they came to the party and they started dancing. For all intents and purposes, the boy defeated the get hands down. The shot type was street, that was rush out. But you know that for reasons best known to the organizer, they didn't want to give that boy. And I was not confident because I was a stranger. I was a stranger, the person who was trained. Everybody knew that the boy was the best. But it's like it was later on, they now discovered they couldn't decide, and I was so vocal about it. So they now made the thing look like a draw. So it was later on we were lazy, they now told me that the daughter is the girl was the daughter of the chairman of the occasion, and the owner of the company. And I thought, okay. So the man still have to run away from the dancing club. You know. Whoa. Thank you very much.
Whoa, that was no. So someone sent me pictures. Let me read the message. It says, good afternoon. Last week, 1st December 2022, I took one of my people to Agricultural Education Training Program quiz in Port Harcourt to represent Rivers West Senatorial District. All I told him was to play around with questions, bring the questions home and have fun. He ended up winning the competition, and I was proud of him because my words took away tension from him. John West from River State. Oh, wow. He sent me the image of the boy that won. Nigerian Info, good afternoon. Welcome. Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Okay, so I end the conversation. I don't know, if you're a parent, maybe you should go and see the movie Beyond the Lights. Beyond the Lights. And this is for parents who try to live their dream through their children. There's so many things you are unable to achieve as a child, and you feel like your child is going to achieve them on your behalf. So Beyond the Lights summarizes the story of a fictional pop star's journey. She could sing. Her name in the movie, Nonny Jean, she could really, really sing as a child. And the mom enrolled her in a singing competition. But she emerged first runner-up. And this was because the child who won, I think, was somehow linked to the organizers or something. So even though her talent was not up to the talent of Nonny, she was made the winner and Nonny was made first runner-up. Now, Nonny was excited. I mean, she couldn't at that point start thinking of being defeated. So she was excited. They called her to the stage. They handed her award to her for winning first runner-up. And then on the way to the car, you could see the mom really pissed. And guess what the mom told Nonny? The mom said, trash it. Nonny didn't want to. She was reluctant. She was hesitant. But the mom said, trash it. You are number one. You are not first runner-up. You are the winner. So it's win or nothing else. You're going to be the winner or nothing else. That the other person that won, her talent is trash. What talent does she have? So you could see Nonny trashing the trophy she was given, but she was sad. How many times have we done this to our children, hoping that will motivate them to stay winning? How many times have we failed to tell them that sometimes you win and sometimes you lose? How many times do we equip them well enough to go into these competitions with the mindset that you're not there to see every other competitor as an enemy, but as a friend? And it's a competition. It doesn't mean that the other person is inferior or you are inferior. But maybe, just with a little more effort, you emerge the winner. Fine and good. Or maybe that win was not for you, but you will win some other time. My name is Denise Dennis-Swallow. Thank you so much for being a part of the conversation, not the competition. Thank you so much for being a part of the conversation. We go on a commercial break thereafter, a song, and after that, it will be time for his story. I'll be back at the 2 o'clock hour, and we'll talk about antinatalism. It's the Nigerian for FM. To stay tuned to us.
You are Nigeria Info.